Okay, Noid did his job. He guarded it all night. Looking, I haven't looked at the glue, but I'm going to take this off of it. Take the motor off of it. Take the cover off of it. And you can see the blocks that I put in the corners and the inside. And the corners don't look too bad. I'll sand them down to a little bit of a radius. So I'm going to get busy with sanding, and if I have to, then I'll mix up some. I'm going to try mixing glue and sawdust together, and if I've got any gaps anywhere, and we'll see if it'll stain. It should. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do for right now. I'm just going to take the sander and run the sander over a little bit before I stain it. I did decide that I'm going to just stain it. I'm not going to put any polyurethane on it. So I'll be back when I get it all stained and then plus I got to mount the motor onto that piece yet too, the piece that fits in here. So all right, later. Okay, I just noticed I haven't done the rocker arm mounts yet, and so I need to go ahead and make those. We kind of look like, let's see if I can draw them. So it'd be like that. That, come up, come over, come down, and then down, like that, like that, like that. I'm not real good at drawing 3D. So you have to bear with me. So like that. Something kind of like that. And has a hole here to mount on the cylinder head and a hole here. And then it has a hole going through on this here side on the top. And the overall height of this is 845, and from there to here, are you seeing this? From the top down to here is 0.720. I'm just doing this so I can take it over on the mill and use this as a guide. And from here to here, the thickness of that is 230 only. Length of that is 0.844. And the width of that slot is a 250 slot. 250. And that goes down 500. So there to there. $500. And once I get that far, then I can once I get that far, then I'll come back and to the book and get the dimensions for it, but I need to round up a piece of aluminum because that's what I'm going to use. Approximately, I'm just going to go 1/4 by an inch by an inch, 1 by 1 by 1/4, and then I'll start whittling on that. What else have I forgot? Oh, and I got the hanger yet to do also, which I could start on that also. Not the hanger, pushrod guide. I'm calling it the hanger, but it's actually a guide. Looks kind of like this. Something like that. And got to get that made also. That's got a couple holes here to mount it on. What else am I missing? The points set up, but I'm not going to do points. I'm going to use a Hall effect sensor. That's the plan anyway. So far, that's my plan. Got the gears, got the post, I got the cam in the works. I got a program for it. I'm just not going to set up. I'm going to do that tomorrow in the morning. That way I got all day to dink around with it. It's getting late in the evening now. The sun's going down, so just going to get started on this first. I'm just trying to go through it and figure out what else all I need to make. I've got the springs. Oh, I need to wind some more springs also with 10 thousandths music wire. These are tension springs, so they'll be easier to wind. Tension springs are easier because you just hold the wire and let it actually one wrap lays right next to the other, so it's simple to go through and do that. I'll just wind up an inch or two of it and then cut it to the lengths I need. But yeah, that's the only spring. I got the other springs made. Oh, the guide, the push rod, not the guide, but the cam follower. I need to do that yet. Yeah, that's kind of a weird looking part. That's a weird looking part that kind of looks like this. It's wide and then it comes down narrow. And that's because the gear runs right here. And that's why it's coming back like that. Kind of like that. So it's got a hole through here, and that gets a bearing mounted on there, and it follows the cam. And then it has a hole here that the push rod attaches to. So, and this is where my little catches on this surface. So, gotta make that yet. Yes. So, anyway, I'm going to get started on the rocker arm mount. That's the first thing that I'm going to work on. So I'll be back when I get started working on it. I'm going to cut away here and go look for material. Okay, I got the two little basically chiclets made. And now what I want to do is I want to dial in the center of it, and then I want to cut this slot down, 1/4 inch slot down, 500 thou in the center of that block, of those blocks. So I want to take and clamp one up and then dial in the center line. So we'll clamp one up, take this out, take my hand out, and get the indicator. Come on. All right. So I'm going to try to get this. It'll give me some kind of idea of where I'm at. Right there. Zero there. Let me get my mirror so we can see the backside. Wow! You're not going to believe it. I don't know if you can. I can zoom in to show you, but you can see the needle. The needle is straight down. Straight down. How many times does that happen? Not very often. Dialed in right there. So I'll zero my Y. Every now and then you get lucky like that. That's why I like putting that ball in the, so it's not wiggling when I first start out, and then I eyeball it. I eyeballed it and got it right on. So it happens every now and then. And now I want a 250 end mill that's in pretty decent shape, that hasn't been resharpened. Over to the NC. I think I got one on there. Yep, there was one laying over there. Okay, change collets. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to come down there, touch it, and move over 500 thou. I need to get stronger magnets, but I keep saying that. I need to go on eBay and get some neodymium magnets that are. What did I grab? Oh, you dummy! I grabbed a 1/4 inch. I need a 3/8. It's 3/8 shank. Every now and then you do that too. Oh well. Getting close to quitting time here. I wasn't out here much today. I had to go. My birthday is coming up, and I had to go sign up for my Medicare insurance and stuff. So I got that taken care of today. And hard to believe that age creeps up on you like that. It's just like, boom, there it was. I'm going to try to get over here, since I'm not going to use the Y-axis handle. Just kind of. Now, let's see if I can get it to zoom, or to focus. Focus on that, right there. And now, I can turn the light down, or that actually I want to go the other way because it's actually better. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to set it at 1/100, the ISO. And here we go. I'm going to crank in there until I touch, and then I'm going to 0, and then go 500. Right there, 0, and then just... Ooh. That end mill is dull. No wonder it was in the rack on top. I need to put that in a sharpening bin. She is dull. Wow. All right. Well, I'm putting that in the sharpening bin. I'll find another one out of the cabinet. That's a 3/16. 3/16. I might have to break down soon and order some 1/4" end mills. I got a 4-fluter. I guess that'll have to do. We got a 4-flute here. Doesn't look like it's in too bad a shape. Put that in. Now I'm gonna have to pick that up somehow. And what I'm gonna do is, I got some blocks here that I know what the width is, 500. So I'm just gonna come down with this 500 block. And I'm gonna have to hit that with a file first. I don't know if that really matters a whole lot. I'm just trying to file the burr off that I raised. Now I'm gonna come down and crank over until it touches. Right there. And then I'm going to set my X at 500 because that's what that is, that block. So now I can drop back down in there again and try it again. Drop in there. Oop. Here we go again. Take 2. So there's 0 right there, the edge of the part. And we want to go 500. 300. 400. 500. I was a solid carbide end mill too, by the way, so I don't have to worry about flex. Wouldn't have to worry about flex too much since it's carbide. Notice I picked that chiclet up when I brought the vacuum over here. I've done that before, sucked it in and then had to go hunting in the vacuum cleaner for it. Alright, so we'll put the other one in there. Trying to clamp it without knocking the tripod here. And notice I'm in the middle of the vise, so I don't have to worry about the the teeter-totter effect. Alright, here we go again. Drop that down in there. Cut right about there. And go 500. Right there. Okay. So let's see if we can get this unclamped without whacking the camera. Get the vacuum again. All right, so now got that 1/4 inch end mill in there, but I want to come in and cut these sides down now. So I'd end up standing them up like that, and then come over here and cut this down. But this end mill has a small radius on it, and I want to. Do I want a sharp corner down there? Is the bolt going to be close enough to where it's going to bother? No, it's not. So a small radius down there probably would be okay, because it'd be preferable, actually. And the wall thickness here is only 63 thou left on each side. Rocker arm should fit in there, I hope. Let's grab one. Let's grab one and make sure. Make sure that it fits in there. And no deal. So I either gotta take some off here or move it and then go in a little bit again. That end mill cut right on size, right on the 1/4 inch size the way it looks, because I believe that is. Those are 1/4 inch. Yeah, it did. It cut right on. It didn't cut anything over. So I'm gonna go. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clamp it back up. I'm gonna bring the table out about 4 thou. I gotta move you back here so I can get at the handle. I'm gonna bring the table out about 4 thou. That'll give me 8 thou. Right there. So now I brought it out 4 thousandths. And what I'll do is I'll go back down in here and go over my 500 and then flip it, and that way it's symmetrical. Go in my 500. And then unclamp it. And what I'm just going to do is just flip it, and that way it'll stay symmetrical. And come in there and do it again. Alright, let's just make sure that the rocker arm will fit in there now. Oh yeah. Yep. Actually could go just a tish more. Looks like it's got a high spot right there. I'll just file that down, I think. I think if I just hit it with a file a couple times. Well, let's see. I'll bet it fits now. That the right one? Yeah. Oh, I see what's going on. I'm hitting a radius here, dummy. There. Yeah, see, so because part of that gets milled away yet. So let's do this one the same way. Lock that in place. Come over 500. Take that out. Flip. Back in. All right, that should do it. Yeah, I was hitting in this radius on this side, which I might have to go in and file that out with a pattern file anyway too, which is no big deal. It depends, and you know, I get that hole in there. All right, so next step is to mill this down to 62 thou, flip 62 thou, and actually I should mill that step first across, because there's a step that goes across them, and that is 186. So I mill that down. So I actually mill this down to 186 by going across here. Well, I think I'm going to stop right there, cut away, and I'm going to call it a day, and we'll continue on this tomorrow. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later. Still liking the camera so far. The only thing I don't like is I'm missing my remote where I got full control over the camera. The telephone, or the phone control on it, on this camera, it works. It gives you some control, but not the control that I had with my other, with that Canon HG10. That had zoom, on and off, forward, backwards. You could do anything with that remote. Anything that you could do with the camera, you could do with the remote. So I'm missing that. But otherwise, I do like this camera. I like this focus feature, where if it's not focusing on what you want, if you touch it on the screen, on the digital screen, it'll set the focal point there, and then it'll actually follow that focal point. So don't ask me who showed me that. So anyway, later. We'll see you tomorrow. Catch you later. Thanks for watching.